Example 3 on page 245 says a total of 75 cookies and cakes were donated for a bake sale to raise money for the football team. There were 4 times as many cookies donated as cakes. Write a systems of equations to represent this situation. They wrote their system by drawing a bar diagram first, and then they wrote their system. So they said, let x equal cakes. Then it says y is going to represent our cookies, but the original problem said there were 4 times as many cookies donated as cakes. So if 1 cake is donated, then that means there were 4 cookies donated. So I'm going to represent my cookies with a K, and I'm going to write 4 Ks to represent 4 cookies. That gives me the equation y is equal to 4x because there were 4 times as many cookies as cakes. The second equation, x plus y equals 75. Remember, 75 is the total. X represents cakes, y represents cookies. So that means my cakes plus my cookies equals a total of 75. Turn the page to page 246, and there is example 4. Example 4 says to solve the system in example 3 algebraically and then to interpret the solution. So I'm going to solve it just like I've been solving it. Y is equivalent to 4x. That means y is the same as 4x. So my y is going to change into 4x. My x is still there, and it still equals 75. Put my x and 4x together, and I get 5x. 5x equals 75. Divide by 5, and x equals 15. Once we have x, we do need to go back and find y. So y is equal to 4 times 15. 4 times 15 is 60. That means there were 15 cakes sold and 60 cookies sold. I want you to pause the video and work on letters E and F. Mr. Thomas cooked 45 hamburgers and hot dogs at a cookout. He cooked twice as many hot dogs as hamburgers. Mr. Thomas cooked 45 hamburgers and hot dogs at a cookout. He cooked twice as many hot dogs as hamburgers. So I'm going to let X be my hamburgers. Y is twice as many, so for every hamburger he made 2 hot dogs. That means my Y equation is Y equals 2X. My hamburgers plus my hot dogs is equal to 45. My hamburgers plus my hot dogs is equal to 45. I'm going to use my substitution. My y is equivalent to 2x. So x plus 2x is equal to 45. X plus 2x is 3x. Divide by 3, and x equals 15. Once I have my x, I do have to go back and find my y. Y is equal to 2 times 15. 2 times 15 is 30. So he cooked 15 hamburgers and 30 hot dogs.